Alright, so here's your iron tutorial, okay? So this shirt is clearly wrinkly, right? He's got all kinds of wrinkles. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna look on the shirt. Somewhere there's a tag that looks like this, right? You got a tag on it, and you're gonna wanna see, you're gonna look for this tag. And you see where it says, there it is. You see how there's one iron on it and it's got an X on it? Okay, that means you want to use your one heat setting on your iron, okay? So I've already kind of done this shirt because, well, I've been working on it for a little bit. You're gonna go to the wrinkly side, and what I like to do is I like to put it so that the kind of armpit of where the shirt goes is in the corner here, and then you extend the rest of the shirt out on the ironing board. So now you got this entire quarter, like front shirt to work with, right? You're gonna go to your iron. You're gonna select the heat setting that you need, right? I've got it on 2 right now, so I'll go ahead and set it to 1, right? And I like to use quite a bit of water. So your iron should have a couple of settings right here, right? You've got the puff setting and you've got the spray setting. I like to pre-spray my shirt so that there's a little bit of water on it, right? So I go, just get a light misting all over the entire shirt, right? Then you're just gonna start ironing the shirt. So I like to work around the pocket down and then around the pocket up, right? So I'll hit the pocket all the way down and across, and you see those wrinkles just go away. And then you hit all the way down, right? Use nice firm constant pressure, but you're not gonna push down too hard because that's how you burn your shirt, right? And just like that, the wrinkles go away. Wow. And so what I like to do is I'll come in here and I'll come in between the buttons and get all the wrinkles out from in between the buttons. And so now you've got a nice clean surface here where you don't have any wrinkles anymore, right? And so now I'll come across this pocket like this and hit that area, and then I'll come across, hit all these areas in here, and now I can work on the pocket. So what I like to do is I just kind of press down for a little bit and drag. And that way I don't wrinkle this like little flap right here that we've got for some reason. And now we're done with all the wrinkles there, right? So I'll drag the shirt down just a little bit. Okay, now we've got this area right here that's got a bunch of wrinkles in it, and it's not really the best to work with, so I'm gonna see if I can drag it down just a little bit. There we go. And now I've got a bigger area to work with, and you can see I've got this one big wrinkle here. So I'm gonna hit that with the spray a couple more times, get it nice and moist. And then I'll come from the top and just kind of drag across this area for a little bit, not leaving the iron in one spot for too long. Right, and now that wrinkle's gone, look at that. And then just repeat that on the other side. And on the back, we have this area up top that you don't get when you lay it flat. So I'll kind of drag it across the top like that. And you can see I've got the left shoulder on this corner here. And what I can do is I can just hit it like that. Look at that, wrinkle's gone. And then drag it over to the other corner. And just do the same thing there. And then I'll just spray it again. And bada bing, bada boom. You've got a wrinkle-free shirt. Now the hardest part is gonna be these, the little arm flaps. So what I like to do is, on this shirt, we've got like the little epaulette holder. So I create a corner at the bottom of the epaulette on the back side. And then I can fold it across my ironing board like this and then pull out the little armpit so that it's nice and flat. And I wanna make sure I don't have any wrinkles on the back side of the shirt because that'll come through. And then I can spray that down. And then just press across like that. And if you need to, you can kind of leave it in one spot for a little bit, but you don't want to leave it for too long because then you'll burn your shirt. And now you've got no more wrinkles in the arm, and also a nice clean, crisp. You can see it there, like a line that goes across. That'll come across really nice whenever you're just wearing the shirt. It works the same for long sleeve shirts, except it just takes a little bit more time. I'll do the same thing here. And boom, wrinkles are gone. Now you know how to iron a shirt.